I like that song. Do you like that song? America. I want to live in America.
What's that from? What's that from? I Want to Live in America.
Yeah.
Oh, the actual musical.
Pretty sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know what interesting fact?
It.
He wants to hear an interesting fact about that musical.
Go on.
And I went to an amateur production of West Side Story because I was dating a girl who was in it. Fucking terrible. And I had to sit through the whole thing. Oh my god! There was like one kid who could sing. Mate, that is traumatizing. I just realized that. I think I've ruined "Don't Tread on Me" for me.
Why is this your favorite song?
I don't know.
This is my boomstick.
Hello. This is the Monsters of Metal podcast or vlog. We're not sure what we're putting on yet. We are two friends who have decided to do a podcast or vlog again about metal albums that we love. My name's Matt.
My name's Martyn.
And we are going to be doing the number one selling metal album of all time, the Black Album or Metallica by Metallica. One of us is truly a fan of everything Metallica or metal, and one of us, likes it. So I'll let you decide who's who. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What better way to start off something like this than with like something that's everyone's really familiar with? All the singles they sold stupid amounts. So I think it was a good place for us to start.
I think you're right. I think it's a great place for us to start. Obviously, like I said, it's the number one selling metal album of all time. It was released on August 29th, 1991, and it took 8 months to record. And it was produced by none other than Bob Rock, who went on to produce a few other albums of Metallica.
Yeah, he did Motley Crue. Dr. Feelgood. Yeah, just before this one. I mean, that's why Metallica sort of picked him, because they liked the sound of that album.
Sound of Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah.
Was it the song or the whole album he produced?
It's the whole album.
The whole album.
Yeah,
Did he play bass?
He does play bass, but I'm not too sure if. Yeah, I don't know.
I think if you look back, it says that he played bass with Motley Crue for a while.
Oh, he probably did then.
Probably did.
I know he played bass with Metallica, sort of in the interim years when Jason left. He played bass for them a few times and a few times live.
Poor Jason.
That's a whole nother subject.
I
love that man. He's such a dude.
Jason got a bit more of his voice after the Injustice, because this was the next one.
Yeah. I mean, the bass is really prominent on this one.
Yeah, I felt like Bob Rock felt sorry for him a bit there. So the Black Album was produced in LA, and the band, they wanted to move away from just super elaborate music. They wanted to move into more sing-along, more, you could argue mainstream, but
radio friendly.
Radio friendly, yeah, that's definitely the term.
Simple songs.
Simple songs, yeah.
Simple songs.
There's a quote I read somewhere by like Kirk Hammett saying that fans just looked bored whilst they were doing that.
The Justice
tour. Yeah, he just felt like people weren't into it. Everything was too elaborate.
They sort of pushed it to the ends of the proggy side of stuff.
Yeah.
There was time changes, and
it was just too complex.
They were looking out, and basically people were like, I think they come off stage at one point and were just like, we are never playing that song again. It was Injustice, because as much as a great song it is, it does go on a bit.
Goes on a bit. Listen, you can be the biggest Metallica fan in the world. You have to look inside your heart and admit that goes on a bit. So we're going to be listening to the album. We're going to do a song. We're going to talk about that song. Martyn's got his sweet guitar with him, which he will show you now. For the listeners, you're going to have to trust us on this one.
So a guess of who's the Metallica fan here?
Who's the Metallica fan here, yeah. Martyn, what guitar is it you've got there?
This is it's made by ESP, but it's the LTD version. It's a James Hetfield Snakebyte. It's got the EMG headset. I mean, it's got locking tuners. It plays amazing, and I love it. It does exactly what I need it to do. So when I make home recordings and stuff, it's absolutely perfect for me.
Just to show you how much of a Metallica nerd he is, he's put Metallica strings on it with a Metallica pick. And that's exactly what we didn't want to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, let's carry on and let's move on to the first song, shall we?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So the very first song is
let's start it.
Enter Sandman, which if you haven't heard before, you're a goddamn liar. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's still coming. It's not coming.
We go.
Now, there's not a single person who owned a guitar or borrowed a guitar that hasn't learned this riff in their bedroom.
Yeah, it's the riff that everyone learns how to play first, pretty much.
Didn't we just have a look on Spotify and see that they had over 1 billion plays on this song?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. The thing about this album is the way that they recorded it. There's so many layers on the guitars. Like just that intro there, it was just, you have the electric clean setting, but there's also like 2 acoustic guitars on there as well. They're really low down in the mix. But
this is super layered, wasn't it?
Super layered, yeah.
Well, because obviously before Bob Rock produced this, they were doing it themselves, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was basically just Lars and...
Yeah. Well,
it was Lars and James.
Yeah, the 3 albums before that were Fleming Rasmussen. But yeah, James and Lars were like...
It was...
Yeah. They had the overall say.
Yeah.
I mean, and Justice for All, the guitars are really loud and the drums are really loud.
Yeah, I think we know where you stand.
Who produced the album, you know?
Did you know that the lyrics for this song were originally about cot death?
I do.
And it was super literal, apparently.
Yeah.
Bob had to have a word with him, like...
Was it destroy the perfect family?
James, you okay?
Yeah, this is hanging around in his lyric book for like, I think since like the Puppet days.
So I read somewhere that so lyrically he may have had the cot death lyrics, but this is one of the first songs they wrote, but the last one to receive lyrics.
Yeah, to the song. Yeah. So Hammett wrote the main riff.
On the riff tape.
Yeah, exactly. Which was just I'll show you in a minute. They re-altered the riff, and then the lyrics were changed and added, but the inspiration for that.
Yeah. So
was added.
I remember they were saying that it was just based off a pentatonic riff, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a lot of Metallica stuff is.
Like all of it. Like all of Kirk Hammett's solos.
Yep.
Does he do a single solo without a wah? Oh, it's almost like I timed it. There's probably so many people listening to this, like, just shut up and let us listen to the song.
Heavily Jimi Hendrix inspired solos.
What makes it Jimi Hendrix? Wasn't he known for his like double stops and stuff? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't play guitar, I'm just saying things like that. See right there, you can, just before it stopped there, you can definitely still hear the bass much louder there.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Jason. Poor Jason.
So, an interesting fact. The kid there, it's Bob Rock's son.
Oh, Bob Rock's son, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
On the making of the year and a half in the life, you can see them in the studio. And they crack up laughing at one point because I think it's a he. Anyway, the kid's like, I pray thee, Lord, my soul to keep, or something like that. But it says cake instead.
Yeah.
And they all crack up laughing.
So as much as like the Black Album, like this song in particular, people probably have heard to death, especially if you like Metallica, like, check back to it. But if you've not listened to it in a long time, just go back and listen to it and appreciate a new set of ears.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the Black Album starts on track 2.
Track 2.
I love Enter Sandman. It's the typical, like, this is the way to write a song. But I've heard it so many times. Whenever I do stick on the Black Album, I must admit, I do go to track 2 and then that starts for me. But
listen, man.
As much as I love it.
The way in which I'll base if it's a good song, it's if you get absolutely shit-faced and you can sing every word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a cracker.
I do that.
Right? Don't be all high and mighty about it. Like, I'm not singing. I'm not singing it, Sandman. You liar. When you're drunk, it's coming out.
It's rarer and rarer these days.
Yeah.
But it happens. Vodka Martini comes out.
Vodka Martini. Listen, man, give me a Vodka Martini. I'm singing Dolly Parton.
Fade outs as well. That was another thing of the sort of 80s and the 90s.
Everybody loved the fade out.
Everyone loved the fade out. There's quite a few. There's quite a few on this album actually.
Do you remember when they brought in, like, used to have it on Windows Media Player? You could anti-fade out, so you could start a song sooner just to stop the fade out.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was Enter Sandman.
So what I was saying about Enter Sandman being like the sort of archetype of the perfect song, pretty much the whole song is based around like one riff really, and it's just played at different places on the neck.
Isn't it just the exact same riff for the entire? Well, pretty much the exact same riff for the entire song.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, for example, you have, if I was unclean, you just have the intro, which is. And then it builds up with the. And then obviously into the.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more like simpler.
And then even the pre-chorus, which is just the same, just. Oh. It's just played on the F sharp.
What was the first Metallica song you learned? Was it this? Tell the truth.
I think it may have been.
It's got to be.
I think it may have
that
been.
Intro, everybody's learned that on guitar. You've learned that on guitar.
Or it was a.
Okay,
but I think it may have been
that's a
Enter
pretty
Sandman.
great one.
Most
That's a
likely.
pretty great one. Yeah, you can't deny it. With over 1 billion plays just on Spotify alone, it's become a bit of maybe a played out classic. But like I said, if you get drunk, you're gonna sing it. You're gonna sing it.
There we go.
It's probably the most recognizable, isn't it? That's the whole song right there.
Pretty much.
That's the whole song. I don't think we need to say much more about Enter Sandman. Except if you want to really impress that big titty goth girl. Learn that intro and she'll be...
Yeah, because girls love Metallica.
Girls, listen, it's been said on... hey, Tilly loves Metallica. Well, she likes Metallica. I would say she loves Metallica. All right, let's do this. What are we on to next? Next song.
Should we go on to Sad But True?
Sad But True.
Which is the only song on the album that's tuned down a whole step.
Yeah.
So instead of EAD, it's DGC FAD, if that makes any sense to anyone.
That makes no sense to me. Okay. Is it D standard?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I like to pretend that I knew that, but we have been hanging out for days trying to organize this podcast. And any stories are completely not organic. We've just been sat here doing this together. Sabbatry. Here we go. There he is. That Kid Rock entrance. You're gonna change that sweet tuning.
Such a cool trick. That's not a trick, but
it's
amazing. The transpose, yeah. I'll explain it in a minute.
Yeah, you explain that because I don't know. I remember watching the making of with that.
Yeah.
And him, Bob Rock, just trying to get that through.
Yeah.
So for you, this is where the Black Album starts. Yeah. So it was Bob Rock that actually introduced the drop D to D standard, to apparently, saying that he'd realised that all these tunes were written in E standard, and James apparently famously said, "Well, E's the lowest."
The lowest note.
The lowest note.
Yeah.
He was not happy about being called out on that.
No.
And
I mean, they had down-tuned before, but not a lot. Maybe once or twice.
What, are we talking down-tuned half steps? Or are we
No,
talking
full step.
Full step.
Yeah, the thing that should not be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently one of his arguments for introducing the down-tuning was that if it's good enough for Motley Crue and Sabbath, it's good enough for Metallica. I know that Jason had to write quite a few different bass lines for this one, isn't it? It's a bit more complex than just following the...
Yeah.
A bit more complicated than just following the riff.
Yeah, I mean, you can follow the riff, but it doesn't really give it much dynamic.
No.
Like in the chorus, instead of going do-do-dung dung do-do-dung, it's like going do-do-do-dung dung 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 dung. It's like a swing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I know Lars was quite adamant about the drumming, a bit trying to emphasize those hi-hat. Oh, yeah. Is it the hi-hats? Was it the hats or the cymbals? Was it with the bass? And in the song, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, following the hi-hat.
Following
the swing,
the hi-hat. Yeah, the swing. Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
So can you... Not this bit, but in the pre-chorus, you can hear Kirk. He has a delay, and it's just coming in and out. It's phasing between the left and right speakers.
Oh yeah, that was obviously a lot more of Bob Rock's influence with the real producing of the album.
Yeah.
Do you know this wasn't released as a single till February 1993? And it was the last of the 5 singles from the whole album. So there you go. Still love that Kid Rock used it.
Oh yeah, it's been sampled so many times, isn't it?
Just Kid Rock. Just Kid Rock. Man, that guy.
I'm American badass. Watch me kick. You can rock.
Anybody who's a Metallica fan is going to be crying right now. Whoa, Kid Rock. Dude, just chill out, man.
I remember when that first came out, I was like, why is it? What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. On Kerrang. For all you kids.
It's just the simplest thing, just that bump, 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 douche. So effective.
It's so punchy and it kind of grabs you, doesn't it? I don't know as much about this song. Who came up with the riff, do you know? Or no, has that never really been?
It's a Hetfield riff from Master of Puppet days, but it was always played in standard tuning.
Oh yeah,
and it was sped up tempo as well. So when you play it, it's too happy.
Yeah, I remember you showed me the YouTube video of it in E standard and sped up.
There is a demo somewhere, and it's it makes it seem like
It doesn't have that punch or aggression.
no, not at all.
I mean, it's definitely a Hetfield meaty riff, isn't it? What does it remind me of? It kind of reminds you like For Whom the Bell Tolls, kind of riffy style, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a punchy, sludgy.
Yeah.
It's a thing that should not be. It's a devil's dance.
It's kind of like just you can stomp along to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great tune.
Yeah. So with the guitar side of this, obviously they tuned down a whole step. Now, if I was to have to play it, I would have to sit here and then down tune all my strings. But luckily, I have a bit of software
With the power of technology,
which basically octaves it and puts it down a whole tone. So I can just. So it brings it all the way down a step.
Which to you people, it sounds probably all right to you, but to me, I can hear it in E tuning and then in.
Yeah, it does. It
messes with you.
It does mess with you a bit. I mean, it does. It's not sound. It doesn't. I wouldn't record like this if I was to record in drop D. Sorry, not drop D. D standard.
Yeah, that's me saying that.
I would put it all the way down. But if you just want to like play along to the song, I mean, it's good enough.
What software are you using?
It's a Neural DSP plugin.
A Neural DSP plugin.
Neural DSP.
The old Mesa Boogie.
Yeah, this is the Mesa Boogie suite.
Which, funnily enough, you did get to play when we looked at that guitar. You got to play a Mesa Boogie.
Uh-huh.
When you sample, there is a story behind this guitar.
Got armbarred into buying this.
I say we. I was actually on the salesman's side. I was a bad friend that day. But we'll talk about it another time, maybe.
Let's just say I walked out with a bit of an empty wallet.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. We were there to see Iron Maiden.
Yeah, we were actually.
We were. But again, we'll go into that story if anybody cares. But
yeah. So what I was saying about Kirk's sort of thing coming in and out.
The swinging between the speakers.
There's a delay on it, but basically it's like. Something like that.
And but with the leveling between the
speakers.
speakers.
Obviously this hasn't got any delay on it or anything like that. Something like that.
Yeah. It is meaty.
Yeah.
It is meaty.
It is meaty.
More meat than your beef roast. The old pull off and hammer ons.
That's it. But yeah, that's really low. Compared to if you were to play it in
E standard or just E
around here.
We haven't quite worked out how to get around the arms yet, but we're working on it.
It will be all right.
But
you try playing that same riff with
and that's an E.
That's in E.
That's in standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are like some, versions, like the demo tapes where it is literally like the tempo is.
Isn't that the one where James is just fucking around?
Yeah, he's just like.
Yeah, there you go. So there's the venture into drop D because E is the lowest.
That's the lowest tuned song on the album.
Do they go any lower tuning wise in any other later stuff?
Yeah, Saint Anger. The whole album's in drop C.
No, we don't need to.
I mean, they tuned all their live recordings and studio albums from like 93. End of 93, they stopped playing in E standard, and then in 96, obviously Load, they tune down half a step.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much because James had like blown his voice out on the 2.5 year tour after this album.
Well, yeah. So yeah, the Injustice after this one, you mean?
No, after this album. They toured this album for like 2.5 years.
Yeah, fair. They really.
And then he blew his voice out. So they down tuned half a step towards the end of that tour. And then they realized that
I think you just need to be a little bit closer to the microphone.
As he was getting older as well, his voice was changing. So they tuned down half a step, and I've been doing that live and everything ever since.
Yeah,
apart from St. Anger, which was obviously drop C.
And that's St. Anger. So
we'll get to that.
We will get to that. Don't you worry, people. We'll get there. They'll get what's coming. So the next track is Holier Than Thou. Which I know you're a big fan. This is the first track I think that really kind of feels like it, out of all the album, it like starts thrash.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
it's the most similar to their older stuff.
Yeah.
And Bob Rock actually did try and armbar them into this being the first single.
Okay.
Yeah. It was James and Lars that were like, no, Sandman's the one.
Yeah, because I guess like you could argue that they, as much as it is a good thrash track, and they probably were so sick of that's the whole point of this album, was they were a bit sick of thrash for a bit and they wanted to go in a different direction.
Yeah.
They did lose, apparently a lot of hardcore fans were lost at this album. There was a big divide.
Yeah.
Because what albums came before? It was
Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets,
Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning.
Injustice.
Just perfection.
And then this one.
So Kill 'Em All,
yeah,
Ride the Lightning, and Justice, and then this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you've got like, people call it like, you know, the big four, you know, like What a Run, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning,
so good,
Master of Puppets, then on to Injustice. So I get it. If you were
hardcore,
if you were like a teenager, in the 80s, and you were like, you know, on this trajectory that was just going up and up and up, and then all of a sudden, up the Unforgiven. You're like, what?
Is he singing on this?
But the thing is, like, I got into Metallica when I was like 11, 12 years old, you know, and this was before St. Anger came out.
Wasn't it, really? Like,
So I was able to sort of, you know, look at it through a different lens.
Yeah, it's different. I guess it's like a lot of these albums we'll talk about, they were released either when we were way, way younger, so we're not really at the time, so we're looking at it for a different generation, really. So yeah, Holier Than Thou, definitely more thrash. So yeah, Kill 'Em All, I think, might be my new favorite Metallica album. It was Ride the Lightning. It was Ride the Lightning, and I've just started listening to that one again. It's great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think Ride the Lightning has always had a special place in my heart. I mean, I love them all. It's like choosing your favorite child. It's just impossible.
You say that.
But there's such great songs on all the albums, so it's really hard. But yeah, Ride the Lightning, I don't know.
And remember, if someone comes up to you and you're wearing a Metallica t-shirt you bought from H&M, which is nothing wrong with that, and they go, "What's your favorite album?" Just say, "Ride the Puppets."
Ride the Puppets, bruh.
Ride the Puppets. So let's listen to Holier Than Thou.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Here it comes. Just even straight from the intro. Just straight thrash, through and through, drumming.
It's the chugging,
that down picking.
Yeah.
His famous down picking.
You hear the building up?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So they wrote this album in like a very much band hold together type situation, didn't they? Like it was recorded almost like a live album.
Yeah. They just jam live, and then Bob would take a good take out from that.
Take sections of it.
Yeah. I mean, Kirk and Cliff would always go elsewhere. You know,
they would be banished.
Yeah, literally, Kirk would literally just come in to do the solos. I mean, it's happened like that more recently. It's gone back to that way, but especially with the Black Album and Load and Reload, Bob encourage this all in one room type
Yeah,
thing.
they tried to create some unity in the band.
Yeah.
I feel as it was very clear that it was fractured from And Justice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I read in an interview somewhere, I think it was recent, or like within the past 20 years, and Bob Rock thought this song was about him.
Really?
He thought it was about him.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, he said he thought the track was about him being holier than thou, because he felt that it was because James didn't like being told what to do all the time, and but apparently it's actually James wrote this about the music industry, about like not what you do, who you know, and all that kind of stuff.
It's one of the best pre-solo bits, and solo is awesome. I love this part. So listen to what Hetfield does on the side of the solo.
Okay, don't listen to the solo.
So obviously you got the build up. So listen to the solo, but not a lot of people pay attention to what Hetfield's doing on the back.
Okay.
And it's such a cool riff. I love it.
I mean, I can only concentrate on one thing barely.
Yeah,
so.
fair enough.
Oh yeah, I can hear the riff.
And that's the only time it's played.
Yeah.
You know, he always does such interesting things behind on the solo. Well, not all the time, but he has a habit of doing it. But it's just the bass and the drums now.
Do you know what? I really love a good bass and drum. Drum and bass, some would say.
Oi.
What a great tune. Yeah, and that
What a
to
great
me,
tune.
That to me just feels like when it really went back to thrash there. This whole album, that's probably, you know,
It's the most similar to their old stuff.
Yeah.
Up-
Maybe
up-tempoed.
that's why they put it in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To not completely piss everybody off.
Yeah.
But who knows? Anyway, and you know, Jason got his little bass solo in there.
Yeah.
Well, not solo, but
Yeah.
as close as it's gonna get.
So yeah, the that riff I was talking about, it's basically he plays like 2 bars of it. But
Oh, you're talking about the riff behind the solo. And that's played nowhere else.
That's played nowhere else. I don't know. It's probably just a me thing.
It's
Probably.
definitely a you thing.
I love rhythm guitar and I love his
You are
playing as
definitely
well.
more
So I
rhythm.
just pick it out. Oh yeah, definitely.
If
I mean,
you people have come here for solos, you get the hell out. You leave
I
right
can
now.
play rhythm barely. But yeah, it's an interesting way that the song starts off with just the and then the yeah,
What tuning's that?
something like that. It's just in E.
Just an E.
Yeah.
Didn't they used to play their live in like E.5 or whatever it is? Was that a thing? Did I make that up?
No, that's what I was telling you just then. They dropped half a step down.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Half a step
So
down.
basically, they now play
I
live.
knew that. Oh, don't tell me. I knew that.
Yeah,
You didn't tell me.
they play half a step down. But interestingly, on like 72 seasons, they went back up to E.
Oh, maybe his voice is finally recovered.
Yeah.
It's not the time.
Yeah.
Do you know that's actually a hidden track on the Black Album?
Sounds like a hidden track on Kill 'Em All.
It does sound like
If
a hidden track
anything.
on Kill 'Em All. Yeah, you're right. It definitely does.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Hopefully this will be released on a podcast and not just YouTube, but we don't know because
We'll see.
we're not sure. But
Yeah.
if you are listening to this on a podcast and you can't see that Martyn is actually playing guitar right now, you should definitely watch it on YouTube as well as listen to it and give us money. Anyway, what's next?
I know what's next.
Oh, we discussed that so much.
Yeah, I know we did. I'll edit it out. It's fine.
You edit it out. We're not going to edit that out. Yes.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, The Unforgiven. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. This is my Enter Sandman to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Although I do love the intro.
Yeah. I like it. I think it's a good song.
So apparently this is taken from a Western score, this intro, but played backwards, and they've never named what it's from.
So the intro at the start is
reversed, so it would be...
Yeah, it's a French horn. It's a French horn at the start, and it's reversed.
Yeah. Yeah, but I literally read that that intro is something to...
Well, there was a film called The Unforgiven that came out in 90, I think, or 91 with Clint Eastwood. So the inspiration may have come from there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I should have wrote more notes on that before
Maybe.
I said it.
But there was a Clint Eastwood film around that time called Unforgiven.
Okay.
It's a good film, actually.
Do you love a Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, the orchestra in the background.
Yeah.
Keys.
Yeah.
So many layers.
I can hear it. I'll be honest.
So the way he's singing there was inspired by Chris Isaac. You know Chris Isaac? Wicked Game?
Yeah, isn't this like he tried to learn to sing?
No one ever dreamed that I could love someone like you.
That is it, absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you heard the Tenacious D one?
No.
Like Kyle and Jack Black doing an acoustic version of that is...
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
It's...
Oh, I can imagine it now, actually. Yeah.
Amazing. If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So it says here that on my notes that I'm not reading because I've memorized this, and I know all this. I know everything about Metallica. They tried to go for a heavy verse and a soft chorus was their plan with this.
Yeah.
Which was like a pretty unique take, apparently. I don't know.
Do I?
And this went on to be a trilogy, didn't it?
Yeah.
Goddamn trilogy. There's a goddamn trilogy!
God damn it. Yeah, Unforgiven 2 on Reload, and then Unforgiven 3 on Death Magnetic.
Which is the best one?
I don't know.
Two,
They're all really good.
Two people.
It's a toss-up
It's
between
like
1 and
Terminator
2.
2, mate.
But 3's got a really good hook as well. I don't know.
Who knows? We'll just have to see what. What do you think?
What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Comment below, y'all.
Comment below.
Yeah, settle the debate, which is the best.
Yeah. We'll just argue amongst yourselves, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read the comments. My ego's too fragile for that. I am, please comment.
So, the infamous Kirk solo.
Is this the one he couldn't remember to play? No. This
is the one that Bob just made him repeat and repeat and repeat because he kept on playing other solos that just weren't cutting it.
Oh yeah, and
there's actually a video of Lars on the couch crunching up like this.
Yeah.
And until he nailed it one time, and yeah, they got it. It's a great solo. It's really good.
To be fair, Kirk such a nice dude. I don't think he would. Although I feel like
Bob's like, you got to do your homework, man. Guitarists never do their homework. He's like, hey, man, I do my homework. It just doesn't work.
Oh, okay. With the dad joke.
The most socially anxious guy in the band by a long shot.
Oh yeah.
Some of it, yeah.
He
some
seems
of
like
his-
the least confrontational.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's just that guy. There's probably like you too, who just likes playing guitar in his room.
Yeah, and collecting horror figures.
Yeah, and collecting guitars.
Yeah, very expensive guitars.
The infamous, is it the Paul Green one?
Yeah.
We saw him play.
Mm-hmm.
We did see him play at the Twickenham.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got homework? I do, man. This doesn't work.
Yeah, it's got a very Western vibe about it, hasn't it?
I think James Hetfield's always been a massive Western fan, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Huge. Well, the entrance is Ecstasy of Gold, isn't it? Which,
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
yeah.
That's a great movie.
Oh,
So good.
I love that. Is one of my
I
favourite
love it.
bands when it comes on.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Entrance-wise, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, Iron Maiden,
Yeah.
Doctor. But Ecstasy of Gold.
Yeah. Another fade out.
Another fade out. Oh, Bob. Bob and your
Bob.
fade out.
Bob Rock.
Bob. Hey, I'm Bob.
Imagine that being
Canadian
a
Bob.
world famous producer for like metal and rock albums. His name's Bob Rock.
Is his name actually Bob Rock, or is it just like a stage name?
I really think it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
So let's take a little break from the albums for a second. Let's do something. We've been, you know, we've done a few tracks. We'll see
Yeah,
how
man.
I feel. When exactly was the first time you saw Metallica then?
Oh, that is a very long story, but also a very cool one.
Just do it.
Yeah. So I went on a podcast like 5 years ago called Alpha Metallica.
Alpha Metallica.
Alpha Metallica.
Shout
yeah.
out to Alpha Metallica.
And basically, his thing was to go through every single Metallica song. 30-minute episode, have someone on talk about the song. But he also did these episodes where
The guy goddamn stole our deal. Is this what you got this plan for? Like, Alpha Metallica, I have nothing to do with this.
But he was doing every song.
He was doing every song.
Yeah.
We're doing every song through the Black Album right now.
Yeah, but his episodes were per
I'm
song.
joking. Yeah, carry on.
So, but he also used to say, look, you know, if you've got something to talk about, come on the show. So he would do, if you've been to a show or a memorable show.
A memorable show.
A memorable
Every
show.
Metallica show's a memorable show,
So-
God damn it.
I decided, I'm that much of a Metallica nerd. I'm going to go on there. So I went
really
on
is.
and I spoke about when I first saw them, which was Download 2003.
Download 2003. I'm just going to stop you there. He said he's a Metallica nerd, and just to prove that he's a Metallica nerd, in the mail before we came here, before we got up here to start doing this came. And he's like, I got this for such a bargain, man. I got this for such a bargain. It's a McFarlane James Hetfield, apparently. And apparently they're like 70 quid or 70 pounds, $70, whatever. And he's like, it was such a bargain. Got it from Swansea, £23.
$23.99, mate.
$23.99.
Bargain. I mean,
Sorry.
you try and buy the whole set with all four of
I'm
those.
not
They're
gonna
like
try and buy the whole set.
£500 or something like that.
Sorry to interrupt your story. I just wanted them to know that
it's
that's
all
what we're dealing with here. Carry on.
So Download 2003 was the first time I saw them. And the good thing about it, or the most memorable thing about it, is they weren't even meant to play there.
This
It
is the
was a
secret show.
Secret show.
Secret show.
Yeah. So I think Maiden were headlining on the Sunday, and I think it was Audio Slave or something like that. So obviously I was going mainly for Maiden. So we
Do you
watched
like Audio
Maiden.
Slave?
Yeah.
I love
No,
Audio
yeah, I
Slave.
did. Yeah. Well, I mean, I watched them, but I was mainly going for Maiden.
Yeah.
Saw Maiden on the Saturday night, and as far as I was concerned, I was like, I've seen Maiden. I can die happy. This is great.
Yeah.
And then my friend Al and I
That
were
wasn't your
at-
first time seeing Maiden. Was that your first time seeing Maiden as well?
Yeah.
So your first time seeing Maiden
Yeah.
and Metallica.
Saturday and Sunday.
Oosh.
So yeah, woke up on the Sunday morning. I was only 14 or 15. 15, so it was just before I joined the army. So I definitely wasn't hungover and tired.
Cheers, Al. You have to be over 16 to like go to these things?
Yeah, but I was with my my friend Al, who was like, he's like 5 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was all good. And he bought us beer.
Big groomy.
So yeah,
Sorry,
Al. Woke up on the Sunday morning and I went to all the shops, the stalls and that to buy like, a t-shirt. And I think it was after, I've actually still got it next door.
What,
do you know the Metallica one with the flames?
Yep.
Yeah, the black one with the flames. It's like ancient and holes all over it.
It doesn't know how it's still held together.
That is the one.
That's the one.
So yeah, I went to a store to buy that. And there was a guy behind the counter and he was like, oh yeah, 20 quid or whatever. And he's like, oh, do you hear they're playing? Do you know they're playing today? And I was like, what?
He was in the know.
He was in the know.
He was in the know. Did you think bullshit?
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah.
Because it only sort of had been announced. Anyway, so yeah, I bought the t-shirt and he's like, you hear Metallica are playing today? And I'm like, no, they're not. It's audio. No, they're not. It's Audio Slave. And he was like, yeah, they are. They're playing on the second stage. And I was a kid, so I didn't really know too much about festivals. I was like, they can't play on that. It's tiny.
Well, yeah.
So anyway, I went outside and then I heard a couple of other people talking about it. And I said to my friend Al, I was like, I don't know, people are talking about it. It might just be like one of those vicious rumors.
Were they playing the same time as Audio Slave?
No.
Oh,
no.
Can I say
Audio Slave were headlining that night, I think. And then
Metallica playing a secret
well,
show.
Yeah. But this was like 2 PM.
Okay.
Yeah, Metallica were 2.
Look at Metallica with the early spot.
Yeah. So anyway, I, being the sort of investigative, critical thinker that I am, I bought, I got my my program.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy basically said, 2 o'clock on the second stage. So I was like, right, okay, I really don't think that's going to happen. So I got my program out and I looked at the second stage, and from 2 till 3, I think it was.
There was a gap.
Apocalyptica. Do you know them?
Were they the ones with the
cellos and violins?
Yeah. I remember them.
Yeah. And they
had a little stint.
Yeah.
Are they still going? I don't know.
So they, I don't know. So they were booked to play from 2 till 3. And obviously I knew that they'd done like a whole album of Metallica covers.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, okay, bit of a coincidence. Maybe they just, to get Metallica fans, they're going to get Metallica fans at that tent, right? Because they're going to want to see the Metallica stuff. So I said to my friend Al, I was like, look, there's nothing that we want to go and see on.
Perfect storm.
Let's just go and grab 6 ring donuts. And let's go sit on the bank, basically opposite the second stage. Obviously, I definitely was 15, 14, definitely not hungover. So I remember like there was an ice cream van there, and I remember sitting back, falling asleep on the bank.
15 with your ice cream and your donuts.
Yep. What a time to be alive.
What a time.
And anyway, so yeah, it got to like, I don't know, 10 to 2 or something like that. And I woke up and it was like something out the Lion King. There was just a stampede of people, just like, I was like, what the hell's... Everyone was legging it to the, the second stage at Download. They still have it where it's a tent.
Oh, the
small stage.
The tent. Which
tent.
one?
It was in a tent.
2 tents.
Sorry, yeah. So when I say second stage, it wasn't the second stage. It was like the third stage.
Yeah, there's 2 tents, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, there was when we went this year.
So the tent that's off to the left of the main stage now. That size.
Yeah. Okay.
So everyone was just absolutely pegging it into there.
Yeah.
So obviously I just got up and we just, me and Al knew we were just like,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go.
And every man for himself. Obviously, I was like 15 at the time, a lot smaller, a lot faster. So I just pegged it between all the people, pushing everyone out of the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, I managed to get right near the start. And then my friend Al actually caught up with me. At that time, it was just...
So you just bailed on Al?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, every man for himself.
You ditched the guy.
No, I knew he'd find me. He was a grown man. I was a kid.
Are you trying to escape, Al?
So yeah, basically I got to the front, and then the stage was just full of black stuff over all the gear, but like there was thousands of people there.
Yeah. It got out. The rumor had spread.
The rumor definitely got out there. And so I waited there for like 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden, some guy come out and took off I actually recognized one of the roadies. And I recognized one of the security guards that was off to the left. So I was like, I knew it was on already.
You knew it was on. You were in the know.
Yeah. They took off the
covers
off of the guitar amps, and obviously had the Metallica M and everyone. Then the Blackened intro started.
Oosh.
And then they went straight into Blackened, and that was my first time seeing Metallica.
Yeah. Fair enough. That was a pretty good story.
There's actually like a video of, I think it was because obviously it was like 2003. No one had like smartphones.
No.
There were some video like phone cameras, but not very good. Yeah.
It's hard to imagine our lives now without phone cameras. Anyway.
Yeah. So there is a video of it on YouTube.
Yeah,
and coincidentally, it's actually like from stage right where I was.
Where you were. Yeah.
So it's kind of like the same view. But yeah, they played like 10 songs, Blackened, and then a few of the greatest hits. So yeah.
I mean, if it's going to be your first time, that's a pretty good way.
When was your first time?
My first time was at Sonosphere with the Big Four.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty good.
We both went to that.
Pretty good. I like to say, yeah.
Was that 2011?
I don't know. You're good with dates.
I think it was 2011.
I'm not good with dates
because it was the date I left the army, wasn't it?
Yeah.
7th of July. I know when I left the army because it was the Friday we went up.
Yeah.
I left the army 7th of July 2011.
Yeah.
And then I remember you and Tilly come to the gates with Mike Tapp.
Yeah,
and then we drove straight up there.
No, because we all got in the car at the back. Remember the brakes were seized. We couldn't get out.
Of course they did.
So there was 5 of us in a Honda Civic, like an old ass piece.
Yeah.
Honda Civic.
Oh, Mike's
and we packed it full of gear, and like we had to fill the boot, the back seats with me and Tilly in the back seats with everything on top of us.
Yeah.
You guys in the front, and then because Mike hadn't moved the car in so long, the handbrake had seized off, and we had to absolutely floor it to pop it off.
I remember now.
And it was in the smallest courtyard. How he didn't crash it, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that was that. And yeah, I got to see them with the Big Four. So I got to see Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, Metallica.
What a first time!
What a first time! What a time to be alive!
Yeah,
and Slayer, Slipknot played that weekend as well. Paul Gray died.
Yeah.
And the other one, Biffy was the other one. We didn't get to that though, which I was a bit gutted about. Only in hindsight.
Yeah,
I would like to see.
Should we play another track?
Let's get on to the next song.
Wherever I may roam.
Don't give it away.
I love this song.
Wherever I May Roam.
Yeah, it's a beast.
It's a great tune. Hear it if it ever comes. The Wherever I May Roam. It's roaming. There we go.
Sitar.
This sitar. Why did they use a sitar?
Why not? Wait, why use a shotgun? Maracas, cowbell. There's all this stuff all over this.
Right, yeah. So
wait. The big intro, 12-string bass. Drum.
Yeah.
Wait, listen.
That's a 12-string bass.
So good. 12-string bass, yeah. And you hear it again now?
Nope. There we go.
Yeah. Sounds so good.
You're going to have to point out the shotgun, because I'm pretty sure I've never heard it.
No?
You said it to me and I lied.
Okay, that's fine. It's on The God That Failed.
Oh, okay. Was this on Guitar Hero?
Yeah. Guitar Hero Metallica, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course we had Metallica.
Because I used to sit there and just smash the drums all the time.
Yeah, we used to play a lot. Well, Martyn used to play a lot of Guitar Hero.
There's a lot of vodka involved.
And poor Stella.
Oh, yeah.
So you can definitely tell, obviously, they were from this song and fed up of touring. They'd done a long tour. They were tough. They needed a break from touring.
On the Justice tour. Yeah, they did do a lot of dates. This song's just basically about being a road dog.
Being a road dog.
Being a road dog.
Yeah, but they were road dogs on tour. They were just on the road constantly.
Yeah. And even more after this album dropped.
Yeah.
2.5 years.
I think there's a line from Kirk Hammett somewhere saying he's like, he just bought a house and he hadn't even seen it.
Yeah.
In like 2 years or something, or a year or something. This could arguably be called Jason Newsted's Revenge. You're not going to let me play bass on that? You're not going to listen to me? I'm going to play a 12 string.
Yeah. Dun. That makes up for it.
Pay attention. Being a road dog.
Such a cool song, especially to play on drums as well. It's such a fun song.
To play on drums?
Yeah.
Why so?
It's actually really, because there's a lot of slow parts and there's a lot of like
tempo change.
Yeah, tempo changes, but there's also like a disco funk part in it as well. See if you can spot it. It's where, you know, we just go dubba 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 dubba. I'll try and point out to you.
You're gonna have to point it out.
Right.
I got it risen.
Not this bit. Right, down. Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It changes it up. It makes sense when you're actually doing the.
Yeah. I'm just
doing
saying,
the movements.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, whatever, man. Like when I lied and said I had the shotgun. I didn't hear the shotgun. You could have told me it was in this song and I would have believed you.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Kirk Hammett with his whammy bar.
He finally had it surgically attached to his foot. Hey, it works for him, man. It works for him. He's just one of the players that uses it a lot, you know?
It's almost like his signature.
I mean, it's overdone on the newer albums, and he could pay a lot more attention to solos, but that's a whole nother can of worms.
Listen, man, I'm not going to argue. He's made a lot more money than I have.
I mean, the solos on this album are amazing. They're so
you
good.
like the solos on this album?
From this album, compared to later stuff, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really good.
Right.
They're actually thought out.
Because Bob beat the shit out of him. Was it the... Did you bring out the tape from the attic yesterday? Was that the...
Black Album.
That was the Black Album,
It was the
wasn't
Black Album, yeah.
Just to let you know,
I should have put it down, yeah.
Yeah, he has it on cassette.
So yeah, there's the CD. There's my tab book, which I used to carry around in my school backpack.
So
when
listen,
I was like
kids,
between
before
12
you had
and 14.
before you had guitar,
Before you had your interwebs.
before you had your interweb, before you had guitar tabs. What's the website called?
Ultimate Guitar.
Ultimate
or
Guitar.
Songster.
Well, you had
There's a
Ultimate
few.
Guitar. You had to go to Virgin Megastore. Did you get it from Virgin or did you get it from H&B? Because there's no way you bought it from anywhere like
Virgin,
legit.
Virgin, I think.
Virgin.
Yeah.
It had to have been Virgin.
Yeah.
That doesn't even exist anymore either.
Never fade out.
No, the fade out. The fade out.
Probably the longest fade out on the album, to be fair. Listen.
It's the shotgun.
It's so they roam forever. See, they're still roaming.
This is
Still roaming.
Bob Rock.
Still roaming.
You're going to
They're not
ruin
gone
this
yet.
song for people. You've done it for me now. You know when someone points something
There is
out?
actually a an edited version of that on YouTube where the fade out doesn't happen and it does come to a crescendo,
An abrupt end.
and you get to hear a different part of the solo. But that's for like ultra nerds like me to know,
It is for
which I do. Yeah,
And you've got a copy of that somewhere, haven't you? You've listened to it.
yeah, of course I do. So yeah, this is the tab book that I bought, which is not very accurate. I mean, these.
It's not even read correctly.
I mean, I've got most of them up there, and these are like notoriously known for like.
Did
so
you write?
obviously,
Did they just
no. So obviously, Metallica or they didn't. They hired someone
to do it.
to tab it.
Okay.
Yeah, and they obviously put it as the official book. And a lot of those are notoriously known for being wrong. They'll give you like the ballpark, but some of it, like, what is it? Don't tread on me. And here it says it's half a step down. It's not.
That's a bold claim.
I know it's not. Trust me, it's not.
I'm just gonna change the tuning.
Yeah.
Do what I
So
want.
I used to carry around this exact book with me in my bag
In your
from when I
backpack
was like 12
with your
to
lunchbox.
14. And me and my friend Mark used to go at lunchtime, sneak down to the music room where there was a guitar set up, and there was a music teacher there. Oh, he's an English teacher actually, but we used to like meet him down there. This sounds dodgy.
Okay.
We used to meet him
What
down
is
there. But he
happening?
played guitar
This is
in a
cry for
band.
help. Buddy. Not in front of.
But he
the
played
internet.
guitar in a different band, and obviously he knew how to play guitar, so he'd show us how to read this type of thing and how actually what to do because we didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't have a clue. My first guitar.
Go on.
Do you want to hear?
Go.
My first guitar, obviously, didn't really have the internet. Didn't have a tuner. I didn't know how to tune my guitar.
Ooh.
Me and my friend Mark, he bought a guitar as well.
What did you?
When we wanted it tuned,
Yeah.
we took it to the guitar shop, and
Ah.
the guy charged us $5 each time.
What an asshole! What a piece of shit. And not new strings, just
No, just tuning. Because I was like, well, I don't know how to do it. I've never had a guitar lesson in my life, so I was like, well,
What
how
you, sir. What guitar shop was it? I'm gonna call him out.
Tiverton Music Shop or something.
Tiverton
like that.
Music Shop. You asshole.
I used to take it up there, and I'd leave it there in the morning, come back up, and he's like, "Yeah, £5, please." He literally just. It probably would have taken him 30 seconds to tune it,
I bet he was like,
And he
these
just-
dumb kids just keep coming back.
and he just didn't do it.
So, what is your favourite part of that song then, guitar-wise? I forgot that we were meant to be playing some guitar and not just reliving your childhood and getting ripped on by
There's
a
loads of cool
music
parts.
teacher.
There's loads of cool parts. The sort of bridge.
The bridge. So this was actually one of the 4 original
Okay,
demos, wasn't it, that they sent to Bob Rock?
Yeah.
This
Uh-huh.
was it.
Carry on playing, mate. I just need to
Enter Sandman. Carry on playing.
Sorry, carry on. Yeah, you carry on playing.
Yeah, actually, for all the people on the podcast, I'm the one playing guitar. I just want you to know that. This was one of the 4 original demos, as I was saying. Enter Sandman, Unforgiven, Nothing Else Matters, and Wherever I May Roam was the 4 tracks that kind of was the foundation for this, wasn't it?
It's a great song.
It's a great song. It's a great song. I feel like I'm gonna have lots of people messaging us about me saying the Unforgiven's my Enter Sandman. Don't at me. I don't care what you think.
Everyone's got their skipper, haven't they?
I
You
do
know.
care. I do care. I want your I want your validation. Please watch this video.
But yeah, guitar wise, I mean, yeah, it's got loads of great riffs there.
Standard tuning again.
Standard tuning again.
Standard
yeah.
tuning again, baby.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a great song.
Where I roam, where I lay my It is so.
Don't worry, I'm not going to sing. Classic. Anyway. That's why we say he's not a guitar. He's not a solo guy.
Not a lead
He's
player
not a solo
whatsoever.
guy. What song is next?
What song is next?
Come on. You know what
Let's have a
song it
look.
is. You know what it is.
Of course I do.
Of course he does. He knows it. He knows it. I'm pretty sure there was a time where you know every song in order on every album. Is that still possible?
Do you want me to?
No, I don't want you to. I used to tell people that.
What?
I used to tell people that about you.
Oh,
They're
brilliant.
like, how do you do what's Martyn like? I was like, well, he knows every song on every Metallica album in order. And they're like,
One of those, huh?
one of them guys.
One of those. Okay.
And it's probably the most accurate description. Still fading out. Still roaming.
Still roaming.
Still roaming. This is my guilty pleasure. I love this song. What's that from?
The musical West Side Story.
Yes, it
Song
is.
called
America.
America.
I genuinely thought I was going to get a thing that you didn't know. That made me so mad.
Because the song's obviously like around the Gadsden, the Gadsden flag.
Yeah,
You know,
the
Confederacy
rattlesnake.
with the rattlesnake. Don't tread on me.
Benjamin
Don't
Franklin.
tread on me. Yeah.
I think I only just read that, so that could be wrong.
I didn't know it was Benjamin Franklin. Maybe.
Maybe. Do you know what? As
Is
much
this American history podcast?
it's factually incorrect about America, Metallica, just all of it. Do you know what? As much as I love this song, do you know what? I just imagine just the "Don't Tread on Me" flag and some just like psycho's gun locker downstairs.
This is like the soundtrack for an incel. No.
Oh, we might have to edit that little bit out. Oh. Just some. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I mean, this is the basis of all American libertarianism.
Swing.
It is like a swing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's hard to. Is this like a facetious version of it? Like, are they being deadly serious, or is this like a?
See, that's what I always think, because we all know that Hetfield, as that guitar proves, loves his guns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because you can explain about that in a minute, but he loves his guns. He loves hunting. There's a very real
Very
possibility.
conservative. What? Republican.
Yeah, Republican.
yeah.
Is it Republican? I don't know.
Republican.
We don't know. Please don't add us. Please don't add us. And I also don't know if James Hetfield is a Republican or a Democrat. But there's a very likely possibility that this song is not written. Ironically.
Yeah.
Which, fine.
Like, it's still a badass song. That's
a
the
great
thing
song.
about a lot of songs. Like, a lot of people will say, "Oh, I don't really like that song because the message is weird," or but I'm always one of those persons. I'm more interested in the music and the riffs, the lyrics. Sometimes I don't even pay attention to actually what they're saying, as long as there's a good harmony or melody.
Yeah, I'm probably the other guy there.
No, okay.
I'm not going to agree with you on that one.
Cool little bridge.
So American.
Yeah.
Don't get mad. I'm just saying it's a stereotype, okay? You can have your guns. Don't tread on me.
Because I'm a snake.
'Cause I'm a scary
Don't
snake.
tread on me because I'm a scary snake. You can just see, you can imagine that guy, can't you?
Yeah.
With the,
Yeah. You
I'm
know
a
what we're talking about,
slippery
guys.
snake. What have you got for Don't Tread on Me?
What have
What's
I got
your
for Don't Tread on
interesting
Me?
facts?
Mine was the
Gadsden
American-
flag.
the 1957. The Gadsden
okay.
flag. The
Yeah,
thing I
yeah,
said about
yeah.
Franklin, that could be a complete lie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was...
It is the Gadsden flag. I know that much
I know
with the
that,
snake,
yeah.
but I don't know about Benjamin Franklin. Maybe. Let us know.
Don't let us know.
Don't let us know.
I can't handle it.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll address it on my American history podcast tomorrow.
Yeah, you could. So we were saying about James Hetfield and his gun and how he's an avid hunter and stuff like that. This, so obviously this LTD that you were looking for, you can find it in white in quite a lot of places over here in the UK. But this particular one that we happened to walk in and see, you can explain it about the camera.
Well, I've got an Explorer up there, but it's not an ESP Explorer, and I've always wanted a proper Explorer or a Snakebyte, which is James Hetfield's like signature model. I think it came out in like 2011. I think
Oh, okay.
the
I thought it would have
the first ones.
the first ones.
The first ones are 2011, yeah, and they've had different like versions of it. This is a 22 model. Most of them were in white and black. And then I think the first time he released it was like 2020. He had this camo pattern first.
on his guitar.
On his guitar. He had a guitar made for it.
Okay.
And then obviously he then put it onto the LTD versions. But the camo pattern is actually, you can see it on the back there.
We're about to get super nerdy, guys.
You can see it on the back there. See that little sign that says QE or something like that? Apparently American, it's like an American camo hunters.
It's a camo.
Yeah. It's like a trademarked camo pattern.
Okay.
Like
he loves it.
like an MTP type thing. Yeah, and he loved it. And then I think he bought the rights to have on his guitar, and then that's why it's got that logo on there. But this is what that is. If you go onto their website, obviously they've got loads of America. They've got hats, underpants in this colour.
Does
socks,
James Hetfield have like a
handkerchiefs?
Is there not like a James Hetfield camo on that website?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, I feel like if he's bought the rights to this, they should have got him to like do his own signature camo.
Maybe they will.
Do you know what we should get? We should get you that camo in a jacket and trousers so it's matching to that guitar and make you wear that. That would be amazing.
Or some socks. I'll be happy with some socks.
Like and subscribe if you'd like to see.
yeah, let's do that.
There's a 20,000 subscribe challenge. We're not going to do that. We might do that. I want to do that. Anyway. So Don't Tread on Me. The swingy part you were talking about, I mean, what part of the song is it that you like with the guitar wise anyway? I like that song. I really like the riff.
Yeah, I mean the main riff is
the main riff's my bag. I love that riff.
It's quite interesting. I mean, it's very, Hetfield's comfort zone.
Yeah.
You just got to slide down.
Yeah, so if we carry on doing this and if we get enough money, we'll get another camera so that we can kind of zoom in on the old guitar playing a bit more and maybe give some lessons on how not to do it.
There is similar to like the Wherever I May Roam bridge as well, with the... So the bridge on this one where it comes out and it's that bit I went like that on.
Yeah.
It's like something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
cool.
a great song. I like that song. Do you like that song? America. I want to live in America.
What's that from? I Want to Live in America.
Yeah.
Oh, the actual musical.
Pretty sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know what interesting fact?
It.
He wants to hear an interesting fact about that musical.
Go on.
And I went to an amateur production of West Side Story because I was dating a girl who was in it. fucking terrible. And I had to sit through the whole thing. Oh my god! And there was like one kid who could sing. Mate, that is traumatizing. I just realized that. I think I've ruined "Don't Tread on Me" for me.
Why is this your favorite song?
I don't know. Maybe that it's unlocked it. I can't believe I've just realized that.
Brilliant.
Do you know what? I didn't even know that was the from West Side Story until I had to do this stupid podcast. And now I remember. And like I went and sat through that. The things you'll do for love.
Right. Next track.
Life can be bright in America.
If you can fight in America.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't have any facts about this song.
They named a movie after it. Their own movie.
Oh, that went real bad.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of money on
They
that.
did. I've got it downstairs. Of course, I've got it downstairs.
Of course,
Yeah.
A Blu-ray special edition,
Yeah.
only available in Japan. I've not actually seen it. I've not actually
Maybe
seen
not.
it.
It's worth a watch. I saw it at the cinema. It's good in the cinema. It's basically like their best of hits, but there's like a narrative.
There's like a story
flowing
weaved
between
in.
it. Yeah, with this bag and what's in the bag.
What's in
What's in the bag?
What's in
that
the
type
bag?
of thing. It's cool.
Oh, wait, so that's this. This again is going back to more thrashy vibes.
Yeah. I mean, the intro is pretty much the intro to Master of Puppets, or the spider riff in Master of Puppets, just 2 notes left out.
Well, maybe you can show us that in a second.
They've started playing this live again recently, actually, on this tour.
Oh,
Done it
really?
a couple times, yeah.
I mean,
in their revolving slot.
I'll be honest, I think this is a bit of a filler track for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bit of a filler
Oh, yeah,
track.
it is, definitely.
I'm not going to lose my...
No.
If I see it. But like when we saw Maiden on the Legacy of the Beast tour.
Yeah.
Where we got to see like Phantom of the Opera. No. Not Phantom of the Opera. It was Phantom of the Opera, wasn't it?
We saw loads of songs on that tour.
The one that they were in a dispute with for ages.
Oh, Hallowed Be Thy Name.
Hallowed Be Thy Name. That was
Yeah,
the one.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I realised we're talking about Metallica.
Yeah, Maiden will come. Maiden will come.
Maiden will come sooner than you think. And if you've made it this far, like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
hang in there.
Thanks, Mum. You can just see this part with like Rob Trio doing the squat.
Doing his crab call.
Again with them.
Yeah.
Is it just like a someone figured it out in the 80s or something?
What's crazy to remember is this whole album was cut on tape. There was none of this digital, oh, we just put
Not
that
like we're
there,
doing
we'll
right now.
phase this here. It was just, it was all cut on tape. Oh, we like that bit. Let's put that onto there. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. Imagine like, how do you get the exact?
Yeah, I know. And it sounds, well, it's one of the best sounding albums ever.
Well, the number one selling metal album.
Well, yeah. I mean, it sounds amazing to this day. It sounds.
Didn't we have a look?
We're listening to the
Remaster.
2021 remaster that came out with the box set. But I mean, even if you have the original on vinyl, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, I bet. What I was going to say is, didn't we recently, because we were trying to come up with ideas, we looked at the number one selling metal albums of all time.
Of
It's
all
like
time.
the top six are all.
It was like Metallica, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All, Ride the Lightning, Black Sabbath.
Oh yeah, Black Sabbath. Was it Masters of Reality?
Yeah.
was Master
I think
of
something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all Metallica. Not saying that that's right, but that's, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah. So what I was saying about the intro riff.
The intro riff.
So the intro riff of this is just.
Okay, so the spider thing.
That's yeah. And obviously Master of Puppets is just. So.
Oh shit!
Right, and then.
See, you said we weren't allowed to do some stupid YouTube thing like 10 facts you won't know. But we could do that now.
Did you know?
Did you know that Master of the Puppets rips off?
Yeah.
There you go. You decide which is better.
I think people are probably going to side
know,
with Master of Puppets on that one.
Yeah, I'd say so. And do you want to know why people think that?
What?
Stranger Things, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's. Listen, if you found Metallica through Stranger Things, it doesn't matter. That's cool as long as you listen to good music.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you
I
doing?
think that's about it for Through the Never.
You said,
it's just like
bit fillery. If it's your favorite track, it's your favorite track, man. Mine's apparently Don't Tread on Me, which now I hate. I goddamn hate that song now. You take a day off. Jerk. All right, let's move on. Maybe
let's move on. Are you ready for a thrash sensation?
A thrash attack. Okay, so maybe I take it back. Everybody's learnt this riff, but not.
Oh yeah.
Even I can play this
with one hand.
Yeah,
you can.
No, I can.
Yeah, you can.
I know you don't fret anything, but. Listen, say what you like. It's like the most simple riff in the world, but it's balanced out by like the harmonics. The not pinch.
What's that?
The harmonics you get off it.
Off
what it's
of what?
called? Don't worry. I think I'm
off of what?
Off the guitar. You know when you like just kind of hover your finger over it?
Yeah. Well, natural harmonic.
Natural harmonic.
Yeah, natural harmonic. Yeah, a pinch harmonic is where
Woo. Woo.
That's
Zakk Wylde.
Yeah.
Zakk Wylde is a pinch harmonic.
So what he has for breakfast?
Go on. Pinch harmonics.
Pinch harmonics.
I thought you were going to say like a lame.
No, that's what he has for breakfast. I love Zakk Wylde. I met Zakk Wylde. He's a nice dude.
You did. You met him in Canada, didn't you?
Yeah.
Not as tall as you think.
I interrupted him buying a taco, but he was okay with it, and I got a picture. He's a nice guy. He actually gave me tickets to one of his shows.
And you didn't go?
I did go.
Oh, you did go. Good.
Yeah. We were going to ride down from Edmonton to Calgary, and there was a storm, so we were there for another night. Yeah. Bumped into Zakk Wylde, put me on the guest list.
There are people screaming at us right now who love this song, and we're not even paying attention to it.
Yeah. Focus. It is a great song.
It's a great song. But I've heard it a lot.
Yeah. Have you heard the elevator version of this?
The orchestral one, yeah.
It's raised, yeah.
And it's just, there's nothing else, but it's just the orchestra, isn't it?
No. It's pretty much this version. The orchestra is just raised on it.
Yeah, because I thought they cut all the orchestra out, didn't they?
On this version?
Yeah.
So the elevator version, they raised the orchestra volume up.
Oh,
That's why they call it the elevator version. It's like elevator music.
So let's talk about the song whilst we're here, because I actually have
That's what I'm talking about.
I have facts about the song. No,
Okay.
I mean me.
Okay.
I can contribute.
Go.
So they decided to use an orchestra, as we were talking about, and it was arranged by Michael Kamen.
Yeah.
Is that right? Michael Kamen, who later did the S&M with them, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
But he was pretty skeptical about working on this track, wasn't he, when he was shown Metallica, as I recall from the documentary. He wasn't sure about it, and I don't think he was too happy with the end result either, because it sounds like they cut a lot. I was watching.
Oh right, yeah.
He wasn't super stoked.
I know what you mean. Yeah, they didn't use the elevator version, and all of the stuff they cut a lot. Well, as you can hear, they cut a lot of it out. So yeah, he wasn't super stoked with that, but he always wanted to work with them again.
Yeah, and then he didn't hear from them for like
8 years,
and
maybe?
then they just rung him up out the blue.
Yeah. I remember that thing you wanted to do. Yeah, let's do it. He's like, oh, okay.
Because he happened to say, was it in passing or something? Like you should do it with an orchestra.
Yeah.
And they didn't seem too stoked on it. And
then Load and Reload happened, and they were like, that sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a great idea. And I actually think that was like the S&M album. I think that was probably the most played album when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I played that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it sounds amazing.
It blew my mind.
It is the live album for me.
I hate live albums usually.
I mean, yeah, look, you can hear the orchestra still, but the elevator version, it's way up.
Yeah. I used to hate live albums, but like this album I played just all the time.
Sounds amazing. Hetfield solo?
It's Hetfield.
Hetfield.
Is it?
Yep.
How many solos does Hetfield have?
Not a lot, but there are a few. Master of Puppets, Suicide and Redemption, there's one.
Okay. 3.
Whiskey in the Jar. There's a few.
Which we got to see live this year. Whiskey in the Jar. They played that at Download.
We did. Imagine being a teenager in the 80s listening to Blackened.
And then this.
And then you listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. I get it.
I get it. I mean, this.
I mean, like I said, I love all era of Metallica. I grew up in a point where I could look back in hindsight.
You could see it with.
Yeah.
You could see it for what it was, not not having Blackened and this. You'd be pissed. Don't lie. I know you. You'd be pissed if this came out and you were at that time. You're remembering this as.
Well, I don't let it get to me that much. It's just music. All right, goddammit.
that to me is the biggest barefaced lie you've ever said to me.
No, this is your.
We're going to discuss this afterwards.
Right, pause.
Pause. Right, we're taking a break.
Yeah. So Hetfield apparently came up with this riff whilst he was on the phone to his girlfriend whilst he was on tour or something, because he had the phone in one hand and he was just sort of just.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
This is me on the phone to you. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? Sorry, Lionel. What was I going to say? Yeah, did you know that apparently 3 of the members of Metallica were going through divorces at the time of this album.
Yeah.
And he writes a love song. The jerk.
Sounds nice, doesn't it?
It does
Crystal.
sound good. Is this one of those Tim Henson?
Yeah, this is the neural DSP, but the Tim Henson one.
The Tim
It's got
Henson
loads
one.
of
From
really nice cleans on
what are they called?
Polyphia.
Polyphia. Which I'll be honest, I don't like. I've not listened to properly. I've not given them a good shot. But
Yeah, they've got some good songs. I like them.
you like them, yeah. Very techy though, aren't they?
But yeah, this is the song that most people learn how to play because obviously you can just.
Yeah, that's.
You know what you were saying about pinch harmonics earlier on?
Yep. There you go. That's what I meant. I'm not a guitar guy.
You ain't gonna get a pinch harmonic out of this
No.
on this setting.
This is another good song where you're like shit-faced drunk.
Yeah.
I absolutely like. I would belt this out.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would. Me and Tilly hammered when this comes on. You better watch out. You better watch out. Do you know that James was a bit worried about actually showing them this song?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh man, I can't like play them a love song."
They had a listening party.
Okay.
A listening party before the album dropped in August or whenever it was. I think in July they had like a listening party at Madison Square Garden in New York. Basically, it was like a room, basically a concert, but they weren't playing where they just played the.
They played the album.
They played the album.
Okay.
And
what, to friends or like
to like 15,000 people or what Madison Square Garden
whatever it holds. Yeah, like a lot.
So it was basically like a show, but they weren't playing.
Okay.
So imagine Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, and we're
full
all
of
just sat
people,
there
and you're all sat there.
On.
Someone's put a CD player on,
or MP3 kids, or
a listening party.
Call it MP3.
Yeah, and apparently Hetfield the whole time he was there, he was just like
shit,
dreading track 8. He was like, no,
just cringing. Do you reckon he was just cringing in the corner, like? Ooh.
Yeah,
I reckon maybe. Well done, James. It went down well. I don't know why I said well done, James. Like he cares. Like 2 dudes in the bedroom. He's ever going to see this. Please see this. Please send this to him.
So yeah, that's pretty much most of Nothing Else Matters.
Yep, we always see it, and it's always the whenever he plays it, it's the infamous like acoustic guitar on a stand.
Yeah,
he reaches over awkwardly, plays a little
and
bit,
then jumps back.
Then jumps back.
Yeah.
Kicks in,
baby.
Kicks in overdrive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Hetfield solo.
Who see, we can do one of these like 10 facts you didn't know.
Did you know?
Did you know that that Tiverton Music Shop will charge you £5 to tune your guitar?
They made a fortune out of me.
What guitar was it?
It was like a. It wasn't even a Squire.
It wasn't even.
It was like a Squire, but it wasn't even a Squire.
It was just like
it was
Chinese cheap.
And I used to try and play System of a Down songs in standard tuning and wonder why it didn't sound right.
And on a what? What is it? Electric? Was it?
Yeah, it was electric guitar. Yeah.
Did you have an amp?
Not at the start. I got an amp. I got one eventually, obviously, but yeah, it was.
What was your first good guitar then?
Crap.
Was it the Cork?
That's not a good guitar.
Oh, you gave that to me.
I know I did, but it's not a good guitar. It's not like a big brand.
No.
But no, I had that one. My first good guitar, I think I got that Explorer Kramer over there. My Zakk Wylde Epiphone, probably.
You just
yeah.
But you also didn't you have a black Kirk Hammett as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bought that after
that,
but I sold it. Yeah, I used to have a black Kirk Hammett LTD.
Do you just buy signature guitars?
Apparently so.
Apparently so. So ESP, if you're listening,
Send me stuff, please.
We'll say they're great. We don't care. Although Alexis was Jackson, wasn't it? From Children of Bodom.
Was originally, and then it was ESP.
ESP. Send us. On.
Oh yeah, ESP for me. I like.
You like ESP.
I like my ESPs. Yeah,
have you seen that Solar? Sorry, I know this is about Metallica, but we've just gone into guitars now. Solar released like a budget range.
Oh yeah. I watched Solar's video the other day. Yeah. S series or something like that. Yeah,
they look quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sorry, back on track.
Do you want to know how I'm not a solo? I'm more of a rhythm guy.
I mean, is this going to make people turn off?
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Oh, yep. We're going to turn it down for this bit, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, if I've learned anything from people playing guitar on YouTube, is you need to make people think you're a god. Don't show them that
I'm not.
Don't show them that you're weak. You're not human like them. You're not like us.
You're inferior.
You need to make them feel inferior. That's the whole point. We want. Yeah. That's what I said. I said what I said. It's already gone to my head.
Well,
We've done one.
Hey, I'm happy sitting here in my bedroom, just
This isn't a bedroom. This is a studio.
My studio. I'm happy sitting here in our studio. Sharon, is that coffee coming through soon? I've told.
We specifically designed this to not look like a bedroom. Please think this is a studio.
It definitely is. I was tricking them. I was making them feel inferior.
Well, you ruined it.
Brilliant.
Right, on to the next one. As we've just ruined it.
Mate, no one thinks we're in a studio.
Yes, they do. You like this song. You're a fan of this.
Yeah. The version on S&M is really cool.
The version on S&M, yeah. That is. Isn't there a song on S&M that isn't on any other album?
No Leaf Clover.
No Leaf Clover, that's the one.
Minus Human.
I remember No Leaf Clover, that was one I really liked.
Minus Human's a cool song. Very cool song. Bob Rock apparently was like, you're not writing this song. It's corny, it's cheesy. You're writing about a wolf. No, man, it's about the transformation.
It's about changing into a monster.
It's the wolf within.
The wolf within. Yeah, was he right? Is it? I like this song. I don't think it's fun.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, the version on S&M brings a new life to it, I think. But yeah, an all-round good song.
Oh yeah, the S&M version is great. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an amazing. Sorry, I'm just trying to find this one thing. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't want to Benjamin Franklin this.
You what?
I don't want to Benjamin Franklin this. You know what? I don't even care.
That's going to become a thing, isn't it?
Did you Benjamin Franklin this?
Did you Benjamin Franklin it?
If I'm right, then we're going to use it the correct way.
Fair enough.
Benjamin Franklin this.
Fair enough.
Again, it's a good song. A bit fillery, but I think live this is better.
Yeah.
Much better live. Like this.
Listen to the rhythm. It's not just playing the normal riff, you know?
Yeah. A cheeky little Hetfield extra. How many songs have we got left?
This is track 9. There's 12.
I feel a change.
Spoken.
Back to a better day.
Although we did, though we did the other day look at the actual Wolf of Man guitar.
Oh
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
If you've not seen that, check out. It's the inlay. There's a man turning into a wolf, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's like the evolution of man, isn't it? Crawling, standing upright, but it's a wolf man that's obviously goes along the fretboard from wolf down and then I think up again. But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a one-off thing, isn't it? Again, a very James Hetfield-y riff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, got a sneak preview then.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very James Hetfield. It's, you know, it's pretty much, it uses the exact same notes as the Don't Tread on Me. So you're all up there. So it's. So that's pretty much it.
That's
Pretty much
it.
most of the song.
And what was the part of the solo? Do you know that part?
I think it's just like a riffing on the E. I think it's just something like that.
Just
Yeah, I've never really looked into it, but
Yep.
and then obviously there you go.
there you go. There you have it. Especially if you're listening on a podcast, you just learned how to play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe we'll cut that part out.
So I love the next song. It's a
You
really
love the
cool
next song.
And it's the other song it's tuned down half a step is what they play live now.
Okay. So
Yeah.
E sharp, flat,
Flat, E flat.
Sharp, I guess, will be up. Is that right?
Yeah. Look at that bass.
There he is. It's Newsted's revenge. He got one at the very end.
Do you know what this song's about? Or inspired?
Isn't it about James Hetfield's like overly religious mother?
Well, yeah. So the song's about his mum basically. He was brought up in like a Christian Science household
that was it.
where it's like no medicine, no interference, like whatever happens, and like.
Were they like Hell Ziltoid? Ziltan.
She
What
got
is it called?
Stiltoid. Yeah. Oh, Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Yeah. She got cancer and
Made it sad.
refused to get
any treatment, get any
And
help.
She died when he was like 16, I think.
Oh, that sucks.
So the god that failed.
Oh, that adds a whole other like dimension to that. Yeah, I never really thought of it that way. Sometimes when you just listen to music, you don't think about it.
This is so cool.
There you go, the healing hand held back by the deepest nail.
It's a cool solo. So you know when I said about the shotgun? So on the verse where it goes down, 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 down.
That's a shotgun.
Yeah. It's very low in the mix, but it is there.
You're gonna have to point out to me.
Okay. Now. Hear it?
I mean, maybe?
Do you not hear it?
I can't hear it.
Oh, okay. It's there.
I maybe heard it.
Yeah, it's
But I
there.
also feel like I heard you go.
Oh, yeah. I did it in between. I was like,
I was like, was
can
that
you
the
hear
one?
it? It's there, I swear.
What shotgun was it? Come on, nerd. I don't know.
One with two barrels.
I don't think two barrels
One
go.
with two barrels.
I don't think they go. Oh, I thought you were gonna fade out.
Yeah, I love that song. It's really cool.
So, is that your favorite song on the album?
It's one of them, I guess.
You already got.
I kind of have to say favorite songs are like Wherever I May Roam,
Wherever
The
I-
God That Failed, Struggle Within's really, really cool.
Mm.
I mean, Sabbath, True, and they're all like
banger.
Holier Than. So it's like Holier Than Thou. My go-tos are like Holier Than Thou, Wherever I May Roam, The God That Failed, Struggle Within,
Fair enough.
and Wolf and Man.
I think you just reverse order the whole.
All of them.
It's all of them. They're all great.
They're all good.
Just remember that.
But yeah, that of the shotgun is in here.
I know.
Designed to add nuance.
Time to add a shotgun. Cocking a shotgun. I don't think that's the right
That's something
time.
they added on the album version. They don't actually play that there. That's what they do on that. But they've added this cool thing where they go live.
Oh, okay.
There's a little bit of information for you.
A little arpeggio. Is that right? I need to learn more musical terms.
Or something like that.
Something like that. Something.
Something or nothing.
Well,
Next.
Let's next. Just adding some nuance to the playlist.
Just add it. Keep on adding it.
So there he is again.
Good old Jason.
Good old Jason. He got writing credits on this.
Yeah, he came up with this bass riff. It was slightly different though.
Yeah.
It was slightly different. He changed it very slightly for the album, but he come with this. This is such a cool song. It's really cool.
This is a great song. But yeah, I think apparently Bob Rock really pushed this one because he the bass intro.
Yeah,
he really pushed it because Jason came to with that intro that then obviously developed this song. Right, is this true? Because I wrote this down and I don't know if this is true.
Go on then.
Jason Newsted only has 3 writing credits. Blackened, this, and Where the Wild Things Are. That can't be true.
I think it is. As in, like, production credits on an album. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot. Yeah, no wonder he got pissed off.
Fucking jack.
I know, yeah. Yeah, the main riff to Blackened. Yeah, he come with that on the bass.
Poor Jason.
I love Jason as a bass player for Metallica, man. I thought he was awesome, especially live. He was amazing live.
I watched an interview with him recently. He was saying he was playing with his fingers bass-wise before, and he like skinned them or something. He couldn't play.
Yeah.
So he played with a pick because Lemmy made it okay to play with a pick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was it Robert Trio after Newsted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cliff Burton, Jason Newsted, Robert Trujillo.
R.I.P. Cliff.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Misery, she leads me.
What was that for again?
Inamorata, the new song off the new album.
Of course it is, yeah. Of course it is. There's my boy. Isn't there an injustice for
Jason
album?
Yeah.
If you've not heard it, go listen to it. They basically put the bass on the right level.
Hear the swells?
Yeah.
You know what they're doing there? With guitar? To make that sound?
Were they using a violin bow?
No. So it's literally just the volume button.
Oh.
So you play the note and just...
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought they were like using a cello bow or something on the guitar.
I think it's a hurdy-gurdy. I know they used it on Low Man's lyric, but I think it's called a hurdy-gurdy. It's some sort of octaver anyway. On the solo in a sec. This bit.
Sounds very synthy.
Yeah. Not sure what it is. It's some sort of octaver. You can do it on here.
Oh, what? Like
So where you play
an octave? Higher.
3 octaves of the same note, high, low, and yeah. 2, 3, 4.
Just
Can you not hear it?
I can hear cowbell.
Yeah.
I can hear cowbell. Yeah, all right, I can hear cowbell. I just
Wait a minute.
Did you hear that?
Do that.
Did you hear that? I reckon you just like you're just bullshitting me. There never even was. Why don't you tell us? Can you hear it? Shotgun. Another Kirk Hammett solo.
Kirk Hammett.
Kirk Hammett.
Hammett.
Bit of groove with the Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
Do you know what was
My
even
friend
better?
of misery.
Maybe if they'd have done if they'd have done a Bad Company, this album.
Bad Company. 5 Finger Death Punch.
The song Bad Company by Bad Company off the album
Bad Company.
Bad Company. So Metallica,
Sorry, Fish Finger Death Lunch.
Fish
Sorry
Finger
about
Death
that.
Lunch. Hey, listen, if you like Fish Finger Death Lunch, you do you, buddy.
You do you, buddy.
This is not the place for you.
This
though.
is. Yeah, I probably won't be doing those albums.
We are going to do those albums.
Yeah, it's a really cool song.
It's a good song. Great riff. Great song.
Mm-hmm.
And even better because my boy got writing credits. He got some writing credits.
Well, yeah, he's earning some money.
He's a gentle. I'm sure he's doing fine.
Oh yeah, more than fine.
I'm sure he's doing okay.
Yeah, he gets royalties from the Black Album. He's doing more than
I'm
fine.
pretty
In
sure-
fact, he's gone on record saying that he does more on. He's okay just with the Black Album.
Yeah. I mean, like, he does not need sympathy from me. That's what's saying. Jason, if anything, I need money.
Send us money.
Send us money.
Send us Black Album money.
Actually, we're sending him money right now.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
probably until we get a copyright strike.
Ah, be right.
Jerks. What are we on?
Sorry, that was just a random Ride the Lightning outburst there.
Yeah, don't worry. That time will come at some point.
Right, we're on the last track, man.
Oh, this is one of you. You like this track, don't you?
Struggle Within. Yeah, it's a great track.
I'll be honest with you.
Don't.
No. I'm not saying I don't like it. I, as listening to the album goes, like, my brain can only make it so far before I have to like stop listening to music. So I don't think I ever made it. All the way
Oh,
down
really?
here.
Oh, okay.
I did a couple of days ago
Let's
because I had
start
to
a
stop.
podcast where we review whole albums
Yeah.
and talk about it for 2 hours.
Yeah,
You tell me that now.
Do you know what I had to do today? Past couple of days,
Yeah,
start the album halfway through.
brilliant. I have it for breakfast. Right,
wow.
last track. Yeah, I really like this song. It's
I have
fast
no notes.
tempo. The solo is really, really cool.
I have no notes on this.
It's kind of a filler track, I guess, but it's a really, really good
I
song.
mean, it's the last track. Surely you want the last track to be a banger,
Well, yeah,
but
it
it's,
is a banger, but it's not like an Enter Sandman. But I really like it. Like I said,
Enter Sandman.
it's one of the ones that I always go to. So the solo is a high point in it.
Okay.
It's a really good solo.
Okay.
And
Let's go.
There's video of it on the Year and a Half in the Life of
Oh, okay.
doing the solo.
Here we go. Universal Studios. If you listen really carefully, man,
If you listen really carefully, you can hear,
an awesome Metallica song.
yeah,
I'll save you, buddy. You didn't have anything there.
I was trying to think of a really big weapon, and I was trying to
Really
you can't
big
really
weapon.
cock a nuclear weapon.
You're a pretty big weapon.
You can hear someone
Cock a
priming.
nuclear weapon,
Yeah,
did you say?
yeah. If you listen really quietly, you can hear someone opening a briefcase for the red button. Listen.
Your case. Oh yeah.
Struggle Within. Had that poster flag a long time.
Where did you get it?
HMV, somewhere
Where
like
did you
that.
make a store?
It's probably the same place as the book. I've had it since I was like 14 or something like that. Most of these.
Luckily, you're growing as a person.
Luckily, I've moved past that phase. It wasn't a phase. Hey, you like what you like, all right?
It's true. You do like what you like, and you like what you like.
I do.
Like you like this song.
This solo, man. That was another Hetfield random riff in the whole song. Da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
I like that part.
Got that dang. Yeah. What an album.
Well, there you go. Oh, Ecstasy Gold Live. Let's keep that going.
And now we're going to listen to the whole of S&M 2 live.
2.
Yeah, the first one is the supreme.
It is. Did you remember when because we were talking when they released tickets? Do you remember how much they released tickets for just for that?
Yeah, it was ridiculous, wasn't it?
We were never going to be able to get. There was one show as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, I was very considering taking out a loan to go there, but then
Then
life happened.
life happened.
Life happened.
You can't just get a loan out and fly halfway across the world.
Well, you can, but you have to pay the consequences.
And you should.
consequences.
You should do that, and
Yeah.
don't pay the loan back as well. Don't do that. This is not
That
financial
riff
advice.
I was talking about where I just said to you,
It's another
random,
Hetfield.
and you were just like, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You had no clue what I was talking about, did you?
No, I didn't.
No.
And I was also struggling through that song.
Were you struggling within?
I was struggling with it.
Is your music, your batteries?
Listen, we're at 2 hours and 5 minutes now. I'm struggling.
Yeah, so basically, I was after the solo. Was it?
I don't know what it is. Don't look at me. Something like that. It was something like that. And if it wasn't, so what? How big do you reckon this file's going to be? Another world-class solo.
Definitely not.
So there you have it. The Black Album. The Black Album. We've completed it. We did it. We did our first ever podcast blog thing, whatever it was. I'm not sure.
Went all right, didn't it?
It went all right. Maybe a bit ropey at the start, but I feel like we leveled off and we kind of got into our groove. What do you think? I don't really care.
No.
So,
at least my mum will watch this.
Mine won't.
She'll be like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you."
My mum will probably have it on mute.
She'll like, "I'll like and subscribe for you."
Oh, that's sweet. Thanks, Martyn's mum.
That's fine.
My mum won't. I don't even think my wife will.
Been at your mates talking about your bands again.
Oh, when are you going to grow up? Never. So that was the Black Album. That was our first attempt at doing a
this
review.
is the first time we've both ever done anything like this, so bear with us. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. And maybe we won't.
And maybe my guitar will stay in tune because I got the window open here and it dropped right down.
Did it?
Yeah.
It did it properly?
Yeah, that's why I had to tune it.
Oh,
because I got the window open, the cold was just...
I didn't realise it messed it that much.
Yeah. Really does.
You need to take that back, mate. You
You
need a better guitar.
It's the locking tuners on there as well. I need to get them sort of the G and the E sort of seem to, whenever I bend, they just go right. That's what all guitars players say.
Yeah.
You know,
It's the
it's
tuner.
the guitar, man. This tone's not just working. Not just
it's the Floyd
for me.
Rose. Can't play for shit anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
yeah, we're good, right?
What?
We're good.
We're good.
Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Cool. Right. We'll see you on the next one. We don't know what the next one will be.
We have an idea, but we're not
We
sure.
have an idea, but we haven't
an idea.
confirmed it. But we'll get it down.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Peace. Hell's Ilzoid.